So now that I'm 56, here's the thing about that. I could probably keep going. I could probably use all these buffs and everything and keep fighting enemies. And that would probably do me pretty solid up until about 58 or 59. And then it's going to really start slowing down, even with all of the fancy little buffs I have. So what a lot of people suggest doing in this game is switching over to doing combat style quests. Quests that give experience in combat experience to level you up. The thing is though, you gotta have this Chenga tome in order for it to really maximize it. And what that will do for you is that will give you 30% more experience per quest you complete, which is just that many less quests you need to do. So if we look at this guy's quests here, you can see he's got some combat experience. And that's good. We like that. We're going to do the quests that have this kind of thing. But we're going to do them in specific areas to make it a little bit easier. Generally speaking, for 56 to 59, you want to be doing quests down in this Glish swamp area, and then making your way over to Keltheon and this upper region over here. Bear, Trent have a lot of quests you can do there. There's some in this area. Anti-troll fortification. Those quests are pretty much where you want to be for 56 to 59. Those quests, there's more than enough quests there. Link in the description. I didn't mark down every quest as they change over time, so don't stress over finding every quest in every area. The Glish Swamp, the Northern Wheat Plantation, the Trent and Bear location will each give you about a half a level, and then Keltheon and its northern section up here will give you well over a level. So if you're running around these locations and you're not finding more quests, consider moving on. I started in Heidel, but if you want more quests, you can start in the Western Guard camp and then work your way down to Heidel. Some extra areas as well would be this watchtower. There's a quest that starts on this part of the bridge here, and he'll have you go back and forth delivering messages to the two guys. That's a bunch of XP. The next ones are for killing some of the enemies down there. Trinifort, Keplen, those are some areas as well. And if that's still not enough, then you can head east over this way to Teref, Helms, Kusha, Altanova, X Sanctuary, Sangrain Bazaar, Valencia. All of those locations you can go and do some quests in. They tend to be a bit more sparse or more time consuming, having you kill more enemies. So I wouldn't start in those locations, but if you're really struggling to get more quests in, then I would start heading east. So this Changatome quest, if you push O to open up your quests, and then go to suggested at, here we go, at level 53, you can start this quest, the Adventurer's Tome regarding the legend of Chango. You can't read the rest of it. If you just hit this little arrow, it will path you all the way to where you need to start, which is this mountain up here. That's where the quest starts. This quest is long. This quest chain is annoying and problematic for a lot of people. So you're probably going to want a guide to go ahead and figure that quest out. But you probably will notice that I didn't do that quest chain with this character. And that's because once you do this with one character, you can just give it to any other character. You don't have to redo it again. And even if you did want to redo it again so that you didn't have to switch the tome between all of your characters, once you gain the knowledge on those quests, most of them just auto-complete for you. So running through it a second time is cake. And because of that, I actually can't really guide you on how to do it because I've already completed it and I do not remember any of the answers to the questions. It takes a lot of energy though to do that quest. I think it's like 120 energy. You don't need it all at once, but you're going to have to spend a total of that energy because it costs energy to answer questions. So I can, being the knowledge hunter that I am, give you some suggestions on places you can go to increase your maximum energy if you're interested in increasing your maximum energy. So if we open up the H key, which you probably haven't seen in a while, there's actually 2 areas in particular that are really super easy to get the knowledge on, 3 technically. And that is topography, character, and the sea. So for character, it's really simple. You literally just go to towns, and if you see a little question mark on your map up here, you talk to them. Do that for as many people in each of the town, and you will see this number climb very quickly. Similarly with topography, if you just walk around and find all of these nodes, that will give you a lot of energy too. And that's all you have to do is just walk to the areas and unlock them. You can use a map on the internet to do it. You can explore yourself and make it fun and interesting. You can, I don't know, pay someone else to do it. It's really not that hard. It's a little time consuming because you have to walk around all these areas. But it's pretty simple, simplistically. On top of that, if you go out into the sea, not the ocean, you don't have to go way out into the ocean, but if you go out just to the main sea area out here, there is a ton of knowledge you can get because there are 3 different things you can unlock per island. There are all of these islands, and each island has a node that you can unlock. So that's topography that you can get some information on. And then there's the node manager themselves you can get knowledge on. And then there's always a barterer of some kind on these islands. So there's always those 3 things you can get on every single island. They all have it. This one has a trade manager or something on it as well. Obviously the bigger islands like Lima Island has more to it, but completing as much of that all of that should just give you tons of megatons of knowledge. Other things you can do if you don't want to run around and you just want to get the Changatome right away and not even worry about it, is you can buy energy potions or save energy potions. In here, God knows I get tons of energy potions. If we go to attendance rewards, we actually just got energy tonics, and that's 50 energy restored right there. If you just hold on to those, you can use those. The central market, energy potion, extra large energy potion for 4 million. There's 3,000 of these things on the market right now. They give you 50 energy restored. If you really want to get it done, you can get it done. So we just keep making our way around this place. I'll head over to the Southern Guard camp now. I suppose I should also mention, so if you look here, it's really hard to see, but if you look really closely, you see this picture here. There is a... Really? If you look closely, you can see that there's like a golden border around this quest icon here. It's incomplete, which means you shouldn't do those. But if we look over at these guys, their golden border is complete. It goes all the way around. So those are the ones we're going to do. However, I do know, because I've done this already, that this particular one does have combat experience for it. It won't be very much, so I probably still shouldn't do it. But I think I could probably find the guy. He's not that far around here. And if you're not seeing any of these quests, if you push the O key once again, and then hit all of your quests will pop up, and then you'll be able to see them. And that's something you're going to want to do with all of your characters, by the way, because if you noticed, mine didn't start that way. It was only the combat quests that were showing up. Every time you make a new character, they're automatically not going to be all showing. So if you're wondering if this is like your 4th or 5th character and you're like, oh, what's going on here? Why can't I see the thing? Yeah, that's why. It's like, oh, see, here's the dude. He was really easy. He's not hard to find. He was actually just right here. Which is why I said I was going to do it. Hey, I was hired to end lives, so short end of the stick, really. We kill only the weak ones here. Just the babies and the small ones. Actually, I think there's some by... Oh, that's over here. We'll get to that in a second. Actually, I don't think these guys even have any quests. If I recall, this is just a handful of Fogans minding their business. There was someone here. What are the odds in that? Yeah, glad I can help, man. Yep. So now we'll go over here. Now there's like 3 people that are like sitting on the road over here. Oh, if you can catch this guy too, he's got knowledge. Here we go. Darren, you have quest.
The red flags at the cult.
I know there's 2 more. They are somewhere. Oh, look at that. They're right by each other. And now we go up and start beating things up. Actually, no, there's one more thing we gotta do. I'll beat things up on the way. You guys. Oh yeah, there's also a book right here that has knowledge to it. I found that on accident one day. I don't know how many people would be lucky enough to also find that on their own. Yeah, I think I got your property back. No, actually, you know what? I think that was like a wrecked wagon. I don't think I actually got that back. Do 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 do. There you are. Next. Normally I wouldn't do this one, but it's nighttime, which means that they'll actually be, the cultists will actually be outside, which makes this super easy.
He's the only successful lad from
Oops,
the stage.
not that one. You're on your own for that one. What the hell is all this? Oops. What the fuck? What? Oh, that. Right, I can't do that because I can't talk to that person. Which one of you is Carlos? Cool, I'll go do that in a second because I have to go turn the quest back into him. I certainly hope you don't need a lot of this oil because there's not much left after what I had to do just to get this. Yay, one inventory slot. What the hell else am I doing? Killing red tentacles? Where are these at that I haven't seen them yet? Way over here? Well, I probably shouldn't, but I will. I operate like that. Okay, I came all the way here. Deliver extraction mill parts. I did this in an earlier episode with a different character. Very well. Seems a bit further. Was it way over there? Not that far, I guess. Seems simple enough. And then you wanted me to talk. Yeah, I remember this. Dawson, you fuck! What are you doing? Do I have the ancient coin? Did you want an iron coin or a copper coin? Ancient coin collector. Is this good enough? Wow, I had your coin this time. Yeehaw! Processing is not going as planned. How do you fuck this up? All you do is just put 3 potions into 1 jar. Thank you. Cooking ingredients. That sounds like something I might not do. Hunt grassback crabs to obtain grass with red berries. Okay, that might not be a problem. Oh, you're going to be that way, aren't you? You're not going to show them to me on the map because they're buried underground and I'm going to have to look for the blue thing. At least they glow blue. Wait, when you say hunt, do you mean like actually hunt? Nope. I can just kill things. I sure wish they would phrase that a bit better because you can actually hunt in this game. Okay, well there was only one there, which is kind of not that useful, but we're going to go over here instead. So this place has a bunch of different quests.
This is the point where the neutral zone ends.
Not that one though. He's a liar. But over here, these are not liars. Could you imagine that shit just flying down from the hill? So these guys, I think, are underground, which is in this well. Oh, I just went right through the ladder. No, up it. For real. Oh, R. It took a lot of stamina to climb that ladder. I mean, I'm a pretty agile character. Okay, this character does take fall damage. It wouldn't shock me entirely if she splashed into the ground into some water and then was fine. Wow, I really just wanted to knife this guy. Thank you. And you. No more? Awesome. I think I will just start with this next location over here and knock out all of that. There is a absolute ton in the Northern Wheat Plantation, in the Abandoned Land, Isolated Sentry, Anti-Troll Fortification. There's like a little area right here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. Tons here. Tons in Caltheon. So I'm going to be there for probably like a level and a half doing all of that.